Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Umbras, and today we are back in Gran Turismo 2. It's been a while. But it is good to be here. I hope everybody is doing well today. I think, if my maths is correct, we have only the North City one-make races and the rally races left. I think I'm correct. Do correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Welcome Forge GT, welcome Wef. Man's gonna be drinking hella tea while driving. Yep, a lot of British, a lot of German cars today. I do believe, yeah, I think I'm pretty sure we got all the West City knocked out. The Italians and the French cars. So now it's time for the British machines. And let's start with something a little bit on the pricier side. The Aston Martins with the DB7s. Okay, so we don't have a whole lot of options for the DB7s. I think we have, what? The Coupe and the Roadster. The Roadster is a little more expensive. Let's see what the difference in weight is. So that's 4,000 pounds, 335 horsepower. Alright, how much does this weigh? That is considerably less weight. So let's, in the British Racing Green as well. Yeah, that is nice. Now this was back when Aston Martin was owned by Ford as well, and you can kind of see it a little bit in the styling as well. Little bit of that, Ooh, it looks good in red as well. Rannoch red! Oh, sweet, like the Quarry in Homeworld. Yes, let's buy it then. Get that DB7. Oh my word, that is beautiful. Alright. Let's see where this ends up taking us. With all the one-make races being random courses, it'll be very, very interesting. Seattle Short. Alright then. We're having a British invasion of the West Coast. Let's do it. Seattle! Got a street circuit coming up. A very titanical street circuit. So it'll be real interesting. My audio is just a little bit high. Let me adjust that a click or two. Or 3. There we go. Alright. There we go, that's better. Alright, let's push. Let's see if we can't catch up there with the rest of the group. Let's see if we can't get ahead of them. Gotta watch out for the dives into turn 1. We may be the cause of some dives. We use the lighter weight coupe to our advantage. Got spun just a little bit there, but that's alright. We can get out of this. We can get out of this without too much issues. Alright, there we go. Do the cutback. Only 2 more cars ahead of us, and they are the slower convertible versions. Although seeing the racing versions of the convertible versions would be really cool. But I know that at least the coupe version can be converted into a race car. I'm not sure about the convertible version. If the convertible version can, then that'd be really awesome. Alright, first lap done. Gotta keep pushing. First place just up ahead. To see the Space Needle off in the distance. Whoa! Hey! That's a little bit of a pushing and shoving there. Wow. Oh, turn 1 is a pain in this game. In later games it's not as bad, but in this game the AI does get a little bit wonky. Welcome Petra, to the worst. Yeah, I've seen the movie. Warriors, come out and play. I'm familiar with the movie. Why do you ask? Alright, oh gosh, Autumn Hill. Okay, we at least have a few more turns. And it looks like it's the version that doesn't lead directly into a hairpin for the very first turn. So that'll be good. That'll help us a little bit with maneuvering through the field. Getting knocked off course and spun twice in 2 laps is a little bit silly. Just watched a movie a few weeks ago. Ah, that's what. It's okay. It's a decent movie. It's kind of silly, but it's not bad. Oh gosh. Alright, come on, let's try to get back up there with the rest of the group. Also, after this race, I think I need to fix something. It shouldn't take long, but I will need to fix one thing, and I will need to close the game. As I just realized that there's something a little bit wrong with the way things are being handled by my PC. So that shouldn't take long, though. And it should maybe be about a minute of downtime. But the stream will still be up, and you get the, I had to cap the frame rate when playing GTA. And I was fine when playing GTA, but for some reason this does not like the capped frame rate. So I'm gonna be adjusting that, as I am getting a little bit of slow frame rate here. Alright, there we go. Up in a second. First place just up ahead. Can we do this, chat? Alright, first place is also in the lighter coupe of the coupe version of the car. They're not in the heavier convertible version. We can kind of dive them on the inside. Okay. Come on, let's hold that lead now. How heavy is the car? Just under 4,000 pounds. This is a fairly heavy vehicle. The convertible version weighs just over 4,000 pounds. So it's a little bit heavier. This is a little bit lighter. But it's not a major difference, but every advantage we can get helps. And it does have the, maybe like a trucker looking, but not quite as heavy as that. The trucker usually gets you around like 5,000 pounds-ish. But this, for like a sports car, is a bit on the heavier side. Save it. So you do need to be mindful of the vehicle's weight when braking and turning for the turns. That you do need a little bit more braking distance. Like, to put it into perspective, the Viper is in like the mid 3,000 pounds, whereas this is very close to 4,000 pounds. There we go. Alright, race 1. It's another one knocked out there. Alright. So I need to adjust something real quick. And I need to reset the emulator, as it does not like being capped at. It does not like the cap frame rate. So we're gonna be fixing that real quick. we are gonna be fixing that real quick. Yeah, it does not like the cap frame rate. So we will be fixing that. So let me exit this. Yep. Okay, let's get, where are you? Get the NVIDIA control panel up. And let's get... yeah. Off. Okay. Have it apply. And there we go. All right. Get back to full screen. And we should be back racing now. There we go. Yep. Getting through the opening splash screens. The old PlayStation logos. I miss when logos are bright, vibrant, and colorful and everything. I'm not a big fan of the minimalist styling, where everything is just, let's just write it out. Okay, cool. Like, gross. Have some color. Have some personality. I don't like the corporate postmodern minimalist rubbish. Not for me. It ain't for me. This is you know, much more enjoyable. So let's go. Let's load up our save file. And then let's get our SMRN tuned up into racing spec and see what we can do with it. It'll be fun. It'll be really, really fun. I want to see just what it looks like. I want to see what it looks like in the racing version of the game, of the car. Welcome, Boba. Welcome, Reggie. Hope you're both doing well today. Yes, we should be back racing now. I had to fix a few things with the emulator, but we are good. Back to the North City. All right, let's get some upgrades now. Let's make it a racing version of the car. First things first, we need the weight reduction. Strip the interior down of everything that is not needed for, you know, racing. All the interior carpeting. Replace some of the components with lightweight materials. You know, all that fun stuff. Completely strip everything. And then the racing modification. Oh, yes. Beautiful, beautiful machine. Alright, now I think we need just a little bit of power. Just a little bit. Yeah, that'll be good. Alright, let's see how tough the racing version of this race is. We do get 10 grand back, so we're not like completely broke. But we are gonna be losing quite a bit of money. Ooh, Grindelwald! Yes! Alright, I'm for that. Go Grindelwald. We get to race a bunch of British race cars up in the Alps. Yes! Short shift to second. Short shift to third. We're good. We are rolling now, chat. Oh, look at the lush greenery. It matches wonderfully with the British racing green of our machines. Although right now the silver team seems to be doing better. It is evenly split between the silver and the greens. Welcome, Fucky. I hope that's how you pronounce your name. Hope you're doing well. We're tackling the one mech races here. And we're in a tight battle between Asimar and DB7 race cars. In the Grindelwald track. Oh, a little bit of understeer there. I'm not playing the new GT. No. I'm playing the old stuff. I'm playing the old stuff. I may eventually get to the newer GTs, but I wanna take my time playing through some of the older games, as I love the personality and the flair. And also these are a little bit easier to stream as well because I can play them on emulator on the PC, whereas there isn't exactly a PlayStation 5 emulator. Not yet, anyway. Then also, I'm not the biggest fan of Gran Turismo 7. I like basically 2 through 4 are my favorite of the Gran Turismo games. You have a lot more of the freedom. Ease off just a little bit there. Come on, get it through the turn. Alright, they managed to get a cutback going. But we have the inside going into this hairpin. It is a tight battle here. Basically, the full pack is right on our tail. Oh, alright, a little bit of understeer. Gotta watch that in the heavier vehicles. We need to reduce the weight, but it is still a little bit of a chunky machine. It's got a little bit of heft to it. And it's got a lot less downforce than we think it does, for sure. But that is A-okay. Oh, maybe not. Alright, little bit, not nearly as much grip as I thought either. It's got alright straight line speed though, and it's got decent brakes. So we can make the most of it. Coming down the mountain now. Back into the town. Come on. Run an offensive inside line coming through here. Try to make this thing as wide as possible. How's things are pretty good. Tomorrow is Friday. I got an iRacing race Saturday. With the touring cars. So that'll be really, really fun to do. Last time I did pretty good. So hopefully this race I do also pretty good. And then Sunday I'm gonna be taking my in-laws up north a little bit, up into Pennsylvania for a little smaller family trip. So that'll be really, really fun too. So no iRacing stream Sunday, but you know, I get to be with family, so it's worth it. How's things going with you, Bloodwolf? Hopefully you're doing well. Alright, Aston Martin has been knocked down. Alright, what is the next company? We still have plenty of months, so we should be good. Uh-oh, please some of the game didn't crash. Oh, okay, good, we're good. We are good. It just takes a little bit to load, I forgot. Alright, Mercedes. Let's see what races Mercedes has for us. The SLK trophy. So the lightest vehicle in their lineup. The SLK 230 compressor. It's a little supercharged inline 4. Cute little car. One of my teachers back when I was in elementary school had one of these. And it was absolutely adorable looking. Apparently they were not the most reliable, and the active roof on those things was a pain in the rear. But it was a cute little car. I kind of like them, you know. I have a soft spot for them. Even if they're a little wonky. I don't know, I just have a lot of memories of driving this car in like Gran Turismo 3 especially. Oh, Special Stage Route 5, okay. That'll be a good track for this car. A little bit of straight lines to let the supercharged inline 4 stretch its legs. But enough twisty bits for the little 4-cylinder car to really, you know, be put through the paces. How'd you feel if racing games added clone cars or low spec models? Depends on the game, to be honest. Racing sims and like other like more kind of simcade games, like your Forza Horizons, your Gran Turismos, and all that stuff. Yeah, like I'm all for that, because then what you can do is you can have different levels of performance, different race events for different vehicles of like the different trims and everything, which is really, really cool. For like the more kind of arcade racers, it doesn't make as much sense for those because usually they have smaller car lists in general. So usually they go with like the top of the line vehicles and that. And actually, welcome. Good luck in cooking food. Ooh, nice. Hope it goes well. Hope food gets tasty. YouTube ate my chat. Oh, and yo, YouTube, give him back his chat. Give the man back his chat. But yeah, I just got done, before stream, I got done making and eating some homemade enchiladas. So those are really, really tasty. Make the ranchero sauce and everything for them as well to pour on top. Then you get the cheese you melted on. It is really, really good. I like making enchiladas. They're fairly quick, but still really, really tasty. Doing okay, talking with the person. Ooh, nice. Doing honestly, if you do visit her, you gotta schedule. You gotta schedule like a gym date. You know, that would honestly be kind of fun. If she doesn't fall asleep again. Yeah, it's you know 9:30 here, so it's a bit on the later side. I know some people, especially the more like early birds, probably going to bed around like 10ish or whatever. You know, responsible adults. I am not a responsible adult. I am a night owl. I regularly go to sleep in the AMs. It's not healthy, but it is what it is. YouTube's unfriendly. Yeah, YouTube. I mean, most streaming platforms just, they have some, they're a bit rough around the edges, to put it politely. They're a little, they don't exactly provide the best user experience, for sure. I went to bed at 5:20 yesterday. Oh no. Yeah, I can imagine, you know, the different time zones and everything. Plus, if you're like second or third shift, that also messes with your sleep schedule as well. On the bright side, that means, you know, you're perfectly suited for American time zones. So hey, and in that aspect, you are, you know, all good and everything. The time is 23:23. Yeah, you're 2 hours ahead of me because of daylight savings. Because I don't think most of Latin America, you guys don't do daylight savings, right? I think it's primarily like America and like a few other countries. It's 3:23 for you guys as well. Jeez. Alright, run a defensive line. Defensive line. Don't let them get the suck. Do not let them get the suck. Alright, Blue's trying to get the suck. No. Come on. Okay, that was close. That was very close. Oh my gosh, the little yellow Mercedes, it did as well. There we go, give us the money. Give us the money. Alright, now we gotta make sure this gets its racing modifications. Oh, also, Bloodwolf, did you see that Thruxton in the UK, that circuit is gonna be coming to iRacing as well. So that'd be really, really fun to eventually run touring cars on. That'd be really, really cool. The little Formula 4 cars as well. Yeah, this is just all like the lightweight, you know, low power, momentum vehicles. Be really good on that track, honestly. We have another airfield circuit. I need to check it. Yeah, it's gonna be coming out to that. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of events are there. Because usually IRL Thruxton mainly hosts like touring car and like other more regional events. So it'd be interesting to see if like iRacing decides to run like the prototypes and everything on it. Gosh, a prototyper on that would be crazy. Alright, give us the weight reduction. Make the cars super lightweight. Make the L in the SLK actually really stand up to its name. As the SLK in the SLK nomenclature stands for the German words of sporty, lightweight, and compact. Ooh, alright, yep. We're gonna make it, we're gonna keep it yellow. We're gonna keep it yellow. It looks good in yellow. I don't remember if the Mercedes that you were driving was shown in a Chilean television show. It may have been. I know it was one of the more affordable Mercedes when it first came out. While still being, you know, somewhat, you know, luxurious and, you know, exotic and everything. So there's a chance that it may be, you know, a little bit more one of the ones used, especially if, you know, you want to have like a hero car that's not super expensive, but still, you know, distinct enough that, yeah, this is definitely a hero car type of thing. Alright, let's roll. So this is, so what are my thoughts on it? Honestly, I'd want to try that pumpkin pie one. Like, that doesn't sound too bad, actually. Maybe the bacon one, the rest don't look too good, I'll be honest. Like, pumpkin pie, that could kind of work, because pumpkin pie is, you know, a bit on the sweeter side and everything. And, you know, we already have, like, a ginger soda, you know, ginger ale and everything. So having, like, a more of, like, a nutmeg-flavored soda might actually be kind of tasty. And then I've had IRL bacon soda. So, like, you know, not terrible. I wouldn't regularly drink it, but, like, it doesn't taste bad. It kind of tastes a bit more, like, almost salty. Like, almost like, basically, like, candied bacon, but then carbonated. Yeah, ranch. Like, I'll be honest, I don't like ranch soda in general. Well, I don't like ranch in general, like, even on salads or all that stuff. I don't like the taste, I don't like the smell, I don't like the texture. It's icky for me. So having soda that tastes vaguely like that, no thank you. Alright, we're good. We're good, up in the second place. Little bit over a lap to go. Come on, we want to push. Let's get that blue and green Mercedes. Let's show them what true speed is. The yellow ones go the fastest. I know at ranches we don't have that. It's very hit or miss, even with us Americans. Some of us like it, some of us very much don't. So, I am in the camp that personally cannot stand ranch. So, yeah, no, it ain't for me. It ain't for me. Come on. I lost a little bit of time in that first corner. Please don't die. Oh, they're gonna be annoying, aren't they? They're gonna be annoying, aren't they? If you're gonna dive me, I'm gonna dive you. American soda and European soda, yeah. Because it depends on what kind of like sweetener you like versus like the cane sugar versus like the corn syrups and everything. Welcome, JB. Hope you're doing well. Yes, we're not making financially sound decisions, but we at least have enough money to get us through that. Oh, come on, you understeery pig. No, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. We got pushed wide in turn 4. We got pushed wide in turn 4 by people diving us, and we just lost all momentum. We don't have enough time to make a move. Isn't corn syrup really heavy? Yeah, it is. It is kind of on the heavier side. It's not exactly healthy, but it's cheap. At least cheap for us Americans. So like, you know, it's interesting. Yeah, get the sports tires. That'll probably, maybe. It's just the tires in this game are so expensive. Like you can get a stage 1 turbo for like $4 grand, and it basically increases your horsepower by a significant margin, whereas the sports tires are like $8 grand or something ridiculous like that. Like the tires are expensive. People saying I got sick from it for stomach pumps. Yeah, if you have too much of it, yeah, you gotta really kind of watch what you eat here in the States and everything. Like it's 100% possible to eat healthy and everything. It's just there are a lot more options available for if you don't want to eat healthy, you know? So it really depends. Like I always make sure I check the labels and everything, and I, you know, make the smart, you know, consumer decisions as much as I can anyway. But then there are others that are like, you know, it is what it is, I'll eat whatever, and then they get surprised that, oh no, I got sick because I ate whatever. Like, yeah, of course. Yeah, the bad food is always healthy food. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's definitely possible to eat healthy in the States, though. But like, you gotta kind of, you know, vaguely know what you're doing a little bit. Oh, all right. You're gonna try to hold her on the outside. Will you ever try a GT4 Spec 2? Eventually, yes. But I at least want to get through 1 through 4, the base version of 1 through 4, before doing the mods. Just because I enjoy the vanilla version of the games as well. She fell asleep. Yeah, it is 9:30 here, Eastern US time, so she's, you know, she must get up early. She must get up early then. That is, she just really gets a lot of sleep, which, hey, I mean, some people need that, you know, more than 8 hours. Some people can survive on much less. Some people can survive on a lot more. It really depends on the person. Oh, come on. This thing struggles in the higher speeds. Like once you get around above 120, the car just struggles a little bit. The car struggles. It's like, oh no, wind resistance. Like it does not do well there. All right, come on. Halfway done the final lap, and then we'll have the Mercedes events completed. I'm jobless and in Insomniac, so I'm supposed to forget what time it is. Yeah, I'm no longer jobless, but I am definitely still an Insomniac. So it's basically like, I could toss and turn and try to fall asleep while keeping my wife awake, or I could work on this. You know what, let's work on this. So you'll see, like, you know, especially now that the track server has the bot, the Garage 61 bot you'll see sometimes when I'm practicing a track, if I beat, you know, the record or whatever for the track, you know, the track group, all of a sudden you'll see, you know, through 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, Isaac Umbras set a new track record here. I'm like, yep. Hi, I was practicing. I even had Julian messaging me a couple months back, wondering what I was doing up like super early in the morning on the ACC server, and I'm like, oh, I'm practicing. I couldn't sleep, so I'm just practicing. He's like, why? Because I can't sleep, my dude. I'm like, I watched one more video. What's on? Yeah, exactly. Like, 10 more minutes of practice. Yeah, you won 7,000 credits. Yeah. We got a little bit of money. How come Gran Turismo hasn't birthed its own Horizon? I don't know, actually. A Gran Turismo Forza Horizon with a lot more like focus on like the Japanese cars and everything would be pretty cool. I know, I did waste money, but that's alright because we have money. This is why you usually, unless you already have the car, this is why you usually do these races last. Because it's easier. It's easier to have the money and then just keep spending it instead of having to keep grinding up for it and everything, you know? It makes it a lot easier. It makes it very, 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 very nice. Alright, let's see. Let's get the Altezza. Let's sell that. Let's get at least a few more vehicles out of our garage. We could probably sell the Cerber as well. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see, what is the next manufacturer we can do? So we got Mercedes, we got Aston, so BMW is the next one. So some more German vehicles. What event do we need? The 3 Series Cup, okay. So let's see here, 328. Ooh, alright, so we have a 328i and a 328ci. So I believe, let's see here. So this is 193, 3218. Okay. Now what is this one? 190, 3229. Okay. So they're both around the same performance level. What is this one? That is much lower power. She's also German, so she's like, I need 8 hours of sleep and my muscles are growing. That is true. That is very true. That is very, very true. You do need that sleep to really get that, you know, the growth, the gains and everything. Let your body recover so that way then you can, you know, hit the ground running. Alright, let's do this. I don't want to... Yeah. Skip. Hey, at least we got a BMW. This one doesn't require racing modifications. So, we're only one race here for this one. Wonder if the 328i's are the same model, just another door on the texture sheet. Probably. They probably change, you know, only a slight bit of, you know, handling files. Like, I remember there being an interview. Oh gosh, not Rome Short. Where it was basically like, the cars for the PS1 era took like a day to model. The cars for the PS2 era took like a week to model. And the cars for the PS3 and PS4 through PS5 era take like an entire month to model. So it wouldn't surprise me if they did kind of, you know, really get the base shape down and then just added a slightly different texture and change a few dimension parameters around for this. But hey, you can still tell what it is, so all's well that ends well. Alright, come on. Yep, alright. Gotta push. First place is getting away. Gotta give me that draft. Give me that suck. Give me that slipstream, please. At the very least, we did buy the most powerful version of the car. Even if it is a little bit heavier. We may actually have a shot. Rome Circuit Short is usually a little bit of a bogey track. Just because the AI usually likes dive bombing and pushing you out wide into the barriers, which slows you down on the long straights. But we may have something going for us here. Yeah, they're way back there. We're in a slipstream of the lead car. And we get something done, chat. We are also gonna pull the AI move of diving down the inside and using them as a bit of a barrier to help turn us around. Oh, come on. Give me some power, little BMW. Just a little bit, please. I beg you. Oh, they're right on our tail. I can hear the cacophony of cars. Come on. There we go, across the line. Alright, good. Getting into the swing of things here. We should be able to complete most, if not all, of the one-make races then. By the end of tonight, so I'm excited for that. Another we have left is, I think, the rally races. And then maybe getting the S license. So I think we've done everything else. So that'll be really, really cool. And then when we complete Gran Turismo 2, we can move on to Gran Turismo 3, my personal favorite. I absolutely love GT3. That one is a lot of fun. All right, let's see what the next manufacturer is. So we got BMW. Does Roof have any races? Roof does not. Okay. Dang shame. I was hoping we'd get to eventually drive a Porsche. Guess not. Audi. Audi has the TT. Alright. Let's go get the Audi TT. The 1.8 liter turbo inline 4-cylinder. Now this one comes without the rear spoiler. So it's the early model. They had to add a little lip spoiler at the rear of the vehicle in order to give it a little bit of that aerodynamic stability. The TT is such a cute little car. Absolutely love this. Though I personally prefer the V6 naturally aspirated version over the 1.8 liter turbo. It's just, it goes better with the vehicle. Oh, I want Grand Valley. A one-make race in the Audi. Let's do this. Alright. Got a solid start there. The four-wheel drive really helping us pull off the line. Lots of grip going to all four wheels. Brake just before or just at the start of the curbing. What do you think? Our sleep schedule is bad. Haven't been with my teammates yet. Oh, and yo. How bad is his sleep schedule? Oh, oh. Alright, little bit of a crest, little bit of an issue. Come on, give me that turn in. He slept us awake for 72 hours. Bro's built different. Bro's built crazy. 72 hours. I don't think I could ever handle. I think the longest I have stayed up for any regular period of time was the around 45 hours. And I regretted every minute of it. It was during college. I was trying to get a project done. Audi TT, the double T. Yes. It is tea time in the TT. Alright, let's roll. One more lap to go. Grand Valley is such a great track. Absolutely love racing here. Really love the earlier versions of Grand Valley Speedway. Basically the version before Gran Turismo 7. It feels like a fully fledged, you know, endurance racing course. It feels really, really good to drive on. A lot of fast flowing corners, a few technical sections as well. Just really, really, you know, beautiful scenery. Great driving. You get some good battles as well. I remember doing some online racing in the front-wheel drive touring cars, like the Civic Driver touring car and all that stuff here, in an online race in Gran Turismo 5. And oh my gosh, that was an absolute blast. That was really, really fun to do. Seeing things like your Civic touring car, your Integra. Does GT have Final Fantasy or FIFA numbers? So technically there's quote-unquote 7 mainline Gran Turismo games plus sports. So kinda high, but like not quite Final Fantasy numbers. Like it's like half of Final Fantasy. It is like half of Final Fantasy. Or a little bit less than half of Final Fantasy. What's he doing at 24 hours to the time zones? Yeah, Australians are crazy. Australians, we built different. Australians be silly billies. Final Fantasy on 45% power is GT. Yeah, about, yeah. Maybe that's why. Yeah, there is a lot of Gran Turismo. There was a lot of Gran Turismo games, but for the most part, like, they're really, really good. SpongeBob mentality? You will have to fill me in on what SpongeBob mentality is. I'm not quite familiar with that. Alright, let's get the racing modifications on here. Ooh. Alright, I actually want to end this silver because this almost makes it look like the R, or the almost like the R8, but the one that came before the R8, the closed cockpit R8. That one. I forget the name of it, but it looks very similar to that in a way. So I wanna drive that. To be honest, having Malaysian and American and Australian in one car is basically the night shift. Yep. And then you had the Europeans on day shift. Yes, the R8C, thank you. I'm like, it was a closed cockpit R8. Was it also the R8? It was also called an R8. But it kind of had this like livery and everything on it. It was something similar. Yeah, use that four-wheel drive. SpongeBob's mentality is one of the higher ups. Compared shows the SpongeBob success. Didn't succeed in making as much money, it was canned. Not necessarily SpongeBob mentality, like, because there's been a few setbacks here and there in some of the Gran Turismo games. But for the most part, like, they've all been genuinely solid games. And even, like, mostly enjoyable experiences. Like, even Gran Turismo 7, of which I'm not the biggest fan of, is still a good driving experience. It's just not a good game. Like, they got so many things right, they just, you know, the actual events in the career mode is not as ambitious as the previous Gran Turismo games. So I'm hoping in Gran Turismo 8 we get a bit more of a return to form on that. And we get, you know, more meaningful content to do. Yeah, the R8C did fail, unfortunately. It was a gorgeous looking car though, I absolutely love the way it looked. But yeah, unfortunate that it didn't do too well. Alright, we got two yellow TTs behind us. Heading down the jumps. I was thinking it might be that because of what Sony said before. Maybe. I'm sure Sony at some point, or even now, probably does have some level of SpongeBob mentality. But on the other hand, like, some of it is also Polyphony's own doing with GT7, more than Sony's executive meddling. It's more so Kaz kind of getting older and kind of falling a bit away from like the actual motorsport side and being more into the vehicle ownership side instead. So yeah. The R8 and R8C race in the same year. Yeah, the R8C did not have a great history, which is a shame because it looked really nice as well. But the regular R8, that one was really good. I like the R8 as well. That thing is an absolute beast to drive in a lot of the racing games. Genuinely terrifying, but also really quick as well. Plenty of downforce, plenty of grip. Just all kinds of fun to drive, even in the twistier courses. Just makes for a great vehicle. Come on, gotta get back around first place. I only got a few more corners to do in it as well. Come on! Why is he pulling ahead? You were in the same car. Okay, there we go. Managed to catch back up. Nope, I'm on the inside. Sick outside. Sick outside. Come on, stay behind me. That was way too close. 0.1. Gosh, top 3 split by 0.2 seconds, basically. That is ridiculous. That is genuinely ridiculous. The close battles in the one-make races. There we go, back up to 2 million. Alright, I think we have a Beetle race in Volkswagen. I'm pretty sure we have a Beetle race in Volkswagen. And then we can start getting to more of the British cars. So I don't think there's any other... Oh, Opel. Opel may have a race. Opel may have a race as well. But after that, we'll have a lot more of the British vehicles. Your Minis, your Jaguars, your Lotuses. All that fun stuff. That'll be interesting to see. I know there is a lot of one-make British races. Alright, let's see. Alright, yep, Volkswagen. So, let's get ourselves a Beetle. So which one do you like more, the R8 or the Pescarolo? I mean, on one hand, I have a soft spot for the Pescarolo because, one, the PlayStation... The PlayStation liveries is really, really cool. On the other hand, the R8, I've heard that in person, and it just sounds so good. Like, oh my gosh, that vehicle is just beautiful. Plus also, you know, the memories of it in the, you know, the American Le Mans series and everything as well, you know. Whereas I didn't really get a chance to watch much of the Pescarolo live. But to be fair, there were some PlayStation liveried, Audi R8s as well. So it'd be like, I'm playing both sides, so I always end out on top. But yeah. No, if you haven't looked it up, I definitely recommend looking up the PlayStation livery versions of the Pescarolo and the Audi R8, because holy cow, that is a gorgeous, those are gorgeous racing liveries. They look really, really good on those cars. Yes, the Panos, okay, the Panos was always one of my favorites though. Having an LMP car with the engine in the front that was also American was just absolutely badass at the time. That and the North Star LMP as well, I had soft spots for. They weren't as successful as things like, you know, the R8 and the Bentley Speed 8 and all that stuff. But like they hit a certain way, you know? Seeing the, you know, the North Star V8 Cadillacs and especially the Panos is just absolutely tearing up the courses. It was always really, really cool to see and hear them. I will fully admit as well, I'm a little bit biased because the Panos is one of my, the Panos Esperante GTR one. That car, once I figured out kind of the trick in Gran Turismo 3 on how to essentially cheese the early career mode, that car was like part of my formulative childhood years. Because yeah, you can get cars from getting gold in the license test and all that, but oftentimes the time trial in arcade mode, in the American version, if you got gold in all those, which is easier to do than gold in all the license tests, you would get the Esperante GTR 1. And that is something you could do right at the very beginning of the game. So you could literally start the career mode with a race car if you so wanted to. But it needs 475 watch hours. You're the only person up. Oh man. Hopefully he's able to get that. Hopefully he's able to get that. It's gonna be tough though. Hopefully he is able to, you know, get the watch hours and everything. Right now for monetization, we are well above the watch hours. Like I'm at like almost 4,000 watch hours. I just need a little bit of the subscribers to be able to have like the memberships and stuff. But no rush or anything like that. Like I'm doing this because it's fun. The only reason I kind of want to have membership is so I could have it would give me an excuse to commission like different emotes and everything, which then people can use in chat. Cause I wanna get emotes. That would be so cool. Also, they'd be in the Discord server too, because I it'd be fun. It'd be fun. Like I wanna see that. I gotta figure out like how to add emotes and everything to YouTube once we do get to that stage. Oh, we got a bad run out of the corner. Oh, come on. Come on, little purple beetle. Okay. We did it. We did it. Holy moly. Okay. Nice. What was the Porsche LMP 900 called again? Oh, I don't remember. You talk about the Porsche from that time, and I remember more so the Porsche, the Penske Porsche LMP2. I don't remember the Porsche LMP 900. I forget what that one was. I know Porsche also had a WSC car that competed against the Ferrari 333P. And that one did alright. That one won Le Mans twice, I believe. Once even in the year I was born. So it didn't do too bad. Could have been, it did solidly. I'd say it did solidly. It's Porsche. Porsche always does really well in motorsport. Even if their cars aren't quite for me. Ah, the Porsche LMP 2000. Yeah, I forget what it was. Wait, is that what it was called? The LMP 2000. Interesting. Alright, weight reduction time. Let's make this a skinny beetle. I'll be honest, I don't remember much of the Porsche LMP 2000. So it'll be interesting to I'll have to look into its motorsport history. So I don't remember it doing too well in motorsport. So it'll be interesting to see if it actually did do well or if I'm misremembering. Because I could very well be misremembering. That is a possibility. I just mostly remember the Audi dominance and the Pescarolo fighting for seconds. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Clubman stage Route 5, the shortest special stage Route 5. And it's the reverse version as well. We're in essentially the racing version of the Beetle. Little front-wheel drive touring cars. Absolutely pushing the limits. Yeah, you also have the Rally and Sky LMP1. Yeah, there was a lot of LMP 900 cars, but a lot of them are really short-lived as well. Like Audi basically came and just dominated, and a lot of people kind of pulled out. Big props to Pescarolo for being like La Resistance for such a long time. You even had like the Lister, even had a Lister LMP1, which was crazy. That one I think only ended up winning one race in its career mode. Something like that. Like it was like very, very short-lived. And it did not see a whole lot of success. Oh, come on, give me your suck. Give me your slipstream. I think they might be a bit quicker than us. They may be a little bit quicker than us. Oh, stop sticking to my inside. I need to extend the gap. I need to extend every corner I can. Oh, that dive they did there, that ruined us. So we have like no momentum now. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Alrighty then, let's get a turbo upgrade. Let's get a turbo upgrade. Get a little bit of power for a low price of about 4 grand. When in doubt, just slap a turbo on it. That's how you win races. Give me the turbo. Yeah, 175. Like, you almost double the horsepower right there for 4 grand. Like, yes, please. Like, the turbo kits in Gran Turismo 1 and 2 are kinda OP. Like, dollar per dollar, you just really do well with the turbo kits. The LMP2 Porsche was a 906. Yes, that one, the Penske Porsche. That one was really good. In some of the ALMS races, I believe a couple of them it won overall as well. Just because it was shorter wheelbase and lighter. And a lot of the American tracks were, you know, a little bit more tighter technical. Especially a lot of the city street circuits. Like, it did really well in those, as well as things like the Lime Rock. Plus, also, it's Penske. Like, Penske just be built different. Oh, come on. Don't make this 3 wide. Chat, they're making it 3 wide. Alright, got another purple Beetle just up ahead. Beetle versus Beetle. Can we beat them? We're in their suck. We're in their slipstream. We're in their wake. Pulling out alongside. One of those cars that the brands never heard of. Alright, go for it. The LMP ones of the early 2000s. The obscure. The forgotten. There's probably a lot of them. Oh, easy. Alright, getting through a twistier section here. Gotta make sure we defend the inside a little bit so we don't get dived. Oh, come on, get it to turn. There we go. That's better. That's better. Alright, little bit of a push. Little bit of a push to the hairpin. I got one more hairpin before the start of the final lap. We got this, I think. We've got this, I think. We can brake at the final chevron. Use a little bit of the inside banking there. Ooh, they managed to carry a little bit more speed off of that corner. We defended though. We didn't have to worry too much about we didn't have to worry too much about getting dive bombed there, which is good. I always worry a little bit about the tracks with lots of the heavy braking zones without a whole lot of other corners in between. Because the AI gets a little bit spicy on the brakes there. They like to really, really send it in deep. Come on. Nice and smooth. Next gear. Come on. Alright, we're good, we're good. They're catching us a little bit there. We were a little bit slow through the chicane. But we should be good through the open hairpin. We were not good through the open hairpin. Come on. Can we do this, chat? Alright, starting to get into the tighter, twistier sections now. Lots of hairpins in a row. Oh, that's good. That really slowed us. Oh, we got the full field behind us now. Come on, Isaac. Come on, little beetle. Don't fail me now. Bonk. Alright, a little bit of a love tap. That's all good. That is all good. One more hairpin. Break at the final chevron. Denali, Cannibal, Kudzu, Mantek, Nasamax, Promech, Spice Engineering, and Zoltec. Yeah, no, I don't recognize. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll recognize one of them, you know, like, so it'll be some obscure one that maybe I remember seeing. I don't remember any of them. Ow. I don't remember any of them. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I got none of them. I do not remember any of them. And I usually know some of the more obscure ones, like, you know, there was the Lister one, there was the Pill Beam, you know, that kind of stuff. Nope, I don't recognize any of those. I do not recognize any of those. So that is very, very interesting. I wonder if Lister has any one-make races. I don't think so. I don't think Lister has any one-make races. We can check real quick. We can check. But I don't think they do. Which means we're back to the smaller island with most of the British brands doing the one-make races. So a lot more British cars. Oh yeah, there was an MG, but it wasn't an LMP 900, it was an LMP 675. It was the lighter weight, lower power class that was competing with them. But yes, there was an Opel. There was an Opel, not an Opel. There was an MG LMP. It didn't last too long. But yes, there was one. All right, let's get it. Let's get the Tigra. Little 100 horsepower, little compact front-wheel drive car. Alright, let's do this. Opel events. So one more German car. Mentrix is gonna love this. Getting to see us drive an Opel. The Opel. Also at Rome Night for some reason. The game really wants us to drive in Rome. The game really wants us to drive in Rome. So who am I to make the game second guess the game? All right, come on. Alright, we're good. We got a better run out of that corner than most of the other cars. We can screech up into third. maybe up in the fourth, maybe up in the third. Just barely squeezing in there. Can we get up in the second? Right on my phone while I'm in. Come on, use a little bit of that banking. Isn't cleaning up. Ooh, how was the food? Hopefully food was tasty. Come on. First and second, nose to tail. Really, really good battle brewing here. Even Radical had cars in LMP1. Yeah, Radical was fairly dominant for, not necessarily in LMP1, but LMP2 they were okay-ish. It's kind of a shame that Radical is primarily making kind of one-make racing vehicles now. You don't see them making like an LMP3 car anymore or anything like that. That would be really... Or do they make an LMP3 now? I know here in the States, LMP3, the primary LMP3 is the Ligier chassis. But I know in Europe you have a lot more LMP3 chassis, like the Jetta and that type of stuff. So maybe Radical does have an LMP3. It's just not in US motorsport. Oh, come on. Don't force me out wide. Oh, this is gonna be tough. It is gonna be a high-speed race to the finish line. This corner is gonna dump us out, basically going as fast as we possibly can uphill to the finish line. So if you get a good run out of that final turn, you actually have a good shot. Because if you can get into someone's draft, oh, that's gonna make things very, very interesting. Oh, come on. They were a little bit quicker than me out of that turn. Let's tuck back behind first place. Follow them through the hairpins. Use them as a braking reference. Oh, we're getting squeezed out wide by the rest of the field. Alright, there we go. Managed to take a tighter line through there. Carry a little bit more speed because that section had a little bit more banking. Come on, come on. Big push. Not a whole lot of road to go. Oh, a little bit of understeer. It's a fun one. You're able to build. Trying to put the power down. I'm trying. There's not a lot of power to put down. Welcome, Marcus. Okay, first and second are fighting through the final couple of corners. This may give us our shot. They may throw each other offline. Get into the slipstream. Final corner. Oh, we're gonna run a little bit wide. Hold it. Give me a little bit of grip, please. Oh my gosh, this thing has no guts. But we managed to make it work. It's a phone. Are you able to enter an LMDH car? Which brand would you want to build one for if you had the power? Ooh, Mazda. 100% Mazda. It'd be so cool to build like a top level Le Mans capable car again for Mazda. That would be really, really fun. For a more realistic answer, maybe, you know, for a company that has the resources to do so, maybe Audi. It'd be cool to see Audi give it a go, give it a shot. GG, thank you for the GGs at that G. That was a close battle. Like Republic, but how to make pizza. Ooh. And for yourself, you had rice and Clive dumpling. Ooh, that sounds tasty. That sounds very tasty. Nice, nice, nice. Mmm, chive dumplings. Ooh, yum. Alright, let's get some weight reduction now. Late in the little Tigra. Little tiny kitty cat turning into a lightweight lion. There we go. Oh, spending so much money on this. Yep. And only one color for the racing modification. Little bit unfortunate, but tis what tis. Alright, let's go, Riz. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, okay, Tahiti Road, we can do this. Tahiti Road is one of my better tracks, because I know you can extend into the pit entry lane and use that to gain a lot of speed on a start-finish straight. So that'll work to our advantage, I think. Come on, let's roll. Little bit of a slow start, but we'll be alright. Come on, little Tigra. You're lighter, you have arrow. We are down on power, though. Yeah, we are definitely down on power, but we are at least quicker in the turns than the AI. The AI does not take good lines at Tahiti Road. So we may have a shot, but it'll be tough. For me, it's Nissan. I'll take the GTR, go with the rear engine style, the convention hybrid system, and the chassis built by Ligier. So basically, what they did for their DPI program, to be honest, though, their DPI program did not do too well. They struggled a little bit with reliability, especially early on. Apparently, a lot of electrical gremlins. A lot of electrical gremlins. So hopefully you'll be able to run it a little bit better than whoever is running the DPI program, because yeah, Nissan did not do too well with the Ligier chassis back then. It did look good. It just wasn't all that competitive, which is a shame, because like the black and the lime green, you know, seeing that racing through the field, competing with the Cadillacs, you know, the Mazdas, the Acuras and everything, like, it was really cool looking. It just wasn't all that fast or reliable. Like, the Mazdas were quick on their day, but they just lacked the reliability. The Cadillacs were just the super reliable machines. The Acuras were kind of the jack of all trades that could be competitive pretty much anywhere, but not necessarily like at the pointy end of the field all the time. Like, it was really cool watching everything go down in, during the DPI era. Oh, oh yes, a Dodge LMDH. do like a Cummins turbo diesel. Like have essentially a diesel V8. I'm not sure if you'd be able to do that, but if you could, That would be awesome. Come on. That ain't gonna be enough. Ah, they had so much more speed than us on the streets. Alright, so they're definitely running upgraded vehicles for sure. They are definitely running upgraded vehicles. Alright, let's go get a turbo upgrade. Turbo upgrade, here we go. But that should be an interesting one for sure. That should be an interesting one. Honestly, a Ford LMDH would be really, really cool as well. You know, you have Cadillac in it, you have a lot of the other ones. Have it run like the EcoBoost engine from, you know, the Ford GT. Strap a hybrid system to it. Like that would be really, really cool. Ford would be a good choice. Ford would be a really, really good choice. What would be other good choices? What would be other good choices? Aston Martin's already coming in. I think McLaren is also a Maserati. That'd be an interesting one. Take the engine, take a modified engine from like the MC20 or what have you. Use that. That could work. That could work. The GT4 V8. Oh gosh. That engine is so old though. Like that engine was old. That engine was an older engine when it entered GT4 competition. Like that one was rough. Come on. Alright. Side by side into the corkscrew. KTM LMDH. KTM would be a very difficult one given their financial dire straits right now. They're like, what, 3 billion with the Bravo dollars in debt. So that's gonna be a tough one. A tough program to fund with that kind of finances. Come on. Second place, going into the final lap. Can we make a move stick? Reaching almost 100 miles an hour into turn 1. Heading down into the Andretti hairpin, braking at the end of the tarmac runoff. Double apex left-hander. Cut back to the left, follow that. Brake. Just at the one, slight dab of the brakes. Not a whole lot of power to this car, so pretty easy getting it down. Eligier LMDH. Ooh, that'd be an interesting one. Eligier LMDH would be an interesting one for sure. Especially because you already have them providing chassis to a few different manufacturers who are making the LMDHs. So that'll be real. Right? Aren't there a few chassis? Aren't there a few Leisure chassis LMDHs already? I know there's a couple Multimatics. I know there's a couple of the Rileys. There's a couple of Delaras. Has there been any Ligier created chassis? Love the Ligier, the look of their prototypes, yes. Honestly, their LMP3s look really, really good. Like, it's always fun. I know people always joke about LMP3 moments, but like watching them actually race IRL, the LMP3s, it is really, really cool to see. They sound really, really good with the V8 in the back as well. Like, yes, they are great little vehicles. They're great little machines. There we go. Give me the money. Thank you, grazie. Alright, so we have beaten the Opel races. So now I believe it is now going to be exclusively British manufacturer. So let's open. Show me the money. Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the money? It's in there somewhere. I just gotta keep looking. Alright, let's free up some space in the garage. And then let's start purchasing some more vehicles. We are very quickly becoming poor though. Like, no joke, this is a lot of money we are spending. And I'm only getting 4 grand back from the Beetle. Are you kidding me? 4 grand back from the Beetle. Are you kidding me, game? Okay. Gosh. That is pitiful. I just realized they misspell cappuccino. It's capsino. The capsino. Oh no, not the capsino. Alright, TVR I believe we got. Yes, we did get TVR. Get in that car. Yeah, I know. Alright, does Jaguar have a one-make race? They do not. Okay, so we're really cutting it down then. So Mini and MG. You have the Mini challenge. So we need a normal Mini, and then we need an MGF. Alright, let's go. Let's get a regular Mini. The Mini 1.3. Alright, so this is 62 horsepower. And then we have the Mini Cooper. Oh, there's so many. Yeah, let's get it in British Racing Green. Let's get it in British Racing Green. There we go. Yes. The little Mini Cooper. Lambo is the okay, yeah, Lambo is the Ligier back chassis. BMW and Caddy Delara, right? Porsche's Multimatic. I think. I could have sworn the Acura is also Multimatic, but maybe I'm wrong. Then the Alpine, Genesis, Acura, and the Orica. That's a lot of Orica chassis. But I mean, it makes sense given the you know, the popularity of the Orica and LMP2 as well. So there's a chassis with a lot of data. Hello, welcome Mr. Midnight. Hope you're well. We're driving a tiny little Mini. And then this is the most. Hey, congrats, man. Welcome to winter break. Hope it all goes. Oh, has winter break started for you yet? Or you still have a little bit of like learning to do but like you have no more like tests and everything like that for this semester. Oh, okay, so it is basically like the end of the semester. Nice. And watch Cars at the end of the physics class. Let's go. Honestly, Cars 1 is an enjoyable movie. Like, it's not Pixar's best work, but it's still an enjoyable movie. Like, I quite like it. Oh, come on, give me the draft. Especially since the LMP2 regs is at work as spec series. Yeah, there is one Ligier in LMP2 here in IMSA, but it is way off the pace. So, yeah, nope. I said it was a lower dump for the movie. People were asking me the names of all the characters. Oh, were you able to name all the Piston Cup racers and everything that were on the track? There used to be a Delarada in the BC. Yeah, I know the LMP2. It's funny, in iRacing, you don't have the Orica LMP2. You only have the Delara LMP2. So it looks so weird because you're so used to the Orica shape, and it just doesn't. It's not there. It's the Delara instead. 9 times out of 10 you knew the names. Based. Absolutely based. Oh man, they're putting up a good fight. They're putting up a good fight in the little minis. Oh man, slow car fast is the way to go. These things are absolutely a blast to drive. Just lightweight, not a whole lot of power, just momentum-based cars. The Ligier LMP2 looks alright, but the Ligier LMP3 just looks like the Ligier front nose looks like it belongs on an LMP3. Because for LMP2s, and it might be because I've just seen so many of them, I really do like the nose and the shape of the Oricas. The Oricas look really, really good. The LMP3, the Ligier is an absolute beaut. It's so weird though because the steering wheel, even in the American series, the steering wheel is on the right-hand side, which is like really disorienting. In the Cars universe, would it make sense for the wrong manufacturer be the equivalent of racism? That's a good question. Maybe not racism, but like maybe like ignorance, I guess. Oh, that's a little bit of a slide. Okay. Come on, push! Push! Oh my word. These little things. I love the Nissan V that's inside the LMP3. It sounds really, really good. I think fast cars you can get in like the sub 120 to 130 time. Yeah, but we're in the tiny little minis. Like it is a blast to drive the slow cars. Especially when Lightning mistakes the Peterbilt for him back. Yeah, poor Peterbilt. I mean, all trucks look alike, don't you know? Isaac Umbras canceled for car racism. Alright, time to get the MG now. The MGF lightweight mid-engine with the Rover inline 4 in the back. Essentially kind of a Lotus, but not a Lotus. I gotta believe. Yeah, let's get it in a volcano. Not gonna say what I was about to say. Yeah, don't. Let's keep this PG-13. Alrighty. Alright, Special Sage Route 5 in the lightweight mid-engine roadster. This thing is a beaut. I mean, it is PG-13. Oh, okay. It's not dirty. Okay. You just assume they're brand. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Alright, come on, get into the slipstream. Got 2 people making a defensive line. 4 cars on the outside line. You just said that all trucks look the same, and I... Oh no. The part of the joke was basically like, you know... Yeah. But nah, vehicles definitely look different. They have the distinct differences. And all of that stuff. Like this is a lightweight, if slightly twitchy, mid-engine machine that it just handles really, really well. Getting into the hairpin. Come on, carry some speed through the corner. Thought it was an American joke. All Americans sounded like, that's for sure. No, Americans are very, very, very different. Sound, dialect, cultures. We are huge. Alright, round the inside. The accents, yes. Accents, contonations, dialects, all that stuff. Heck, we can't even agree on what we want to call soda. Is soda Coke? Is soda pop? Is soda... Is soda soda? Like, what is soda? Do you get a slice of pizza or a cut of pizza? Is it an 18-wheeler, tractor-trailer? Flatbed truck? What is it? Right. Wrong line. I gotta go on the outside. Brake just before the yellow light. Trail brake as much as we can. Valley accents make your ears bleed. Like, oh my god, do valley accents make your ears bleed? Where every sentence kind of sounds like a question, and you never know if they're being serious or not. It's just like so weird. Using like as like a comma and stuff. Oh no, the valley peeps are gonna be angry at me. Playing a lot of Bowser Sister. Yeah, I know, I saw you got the, you managed to get the Goomba Storm, 250 on that. You managed to cure the lady's back. Congratulations, my dude. What all do you have left for it? What all do you have left for, 100%ing a Bowser's Inside Story? I can't imagine much left, right? Only have a few more challenge mini games. Oh, best of luck, man. Hopefully those are less frustrating than the back massage one. Or more than that. Yeah, I imagine you probably also have to complete the final boss. If it's anything like the regular game, like where basically you can only save before the final boss and then you can't go back to it afterwards. Well, the most offensive thing you can say to me is calling me German. Oh no. Really? Not German? Really? German? Not not any other European country. Interesting. Challenging minigames left are the jump helmet, the spinning pipe, the Koopa core, Bob-omb bullets, and the magic Koopa mob. Ah. The magic Koopa mob was always annoying to me. That one was annoying. Beat the final boss. Years ago. Yeah, Dark Falfo was a fun boss fight. Having basically the Dark Bowser, Dark Falfo, and everything all together. That is really, really good. The amount of time I need to explain that Dutch isn't German. No, Dutch is obviously like super German, right? Totally, you know, similar languages, even to the ears and everything. Gotta get all... You gotta get all the beans! All the beans. Ooh. That actually looks really good as a racing modification. Alright, alright. I like that. I like that a lot. That's sexy. Well. Nah, Dutch is... Like, you look at the corner names for, like, Zandvoort, and it doesn't even look like German. There's no, like... There isn't nearly enough of the umlauts and all the other stuff and everything. You have to hit all the blocks. Oh, no. So that one, again, is in track, so you don't even know if you've done that one. Pain. Do you at least have a guide to go off of for hitting all of the blocks? Cause that one is gonna take a while. Depends on the country. The only place that exists are India, Middle East, Japan, West Taiwan, Germany, England, and Sweden. Oh, the remake does track the blocks. That's good. Mexico, Canada. Okay, good. There's at least a good wiki for that. Nice, nice, nice. And of course, Brazil for the memes. You are going to Brazil. No! Okay, well, that's a rip. That is a rip. That's the one downside. The one-make races are so short. Now, some folks think Canadians or Americans or Australians. And France. Yeah, but nobody likes France. People do like Italy, though. Italian food. Num 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 num. Pasta. Pasta is delicious. I have to do the final stage of the gauntlet. Oh, good luck, man. Hey, look, we're back on Grand Valley East. That's hilarious. The game gave us the same track again. They felt bad and was like, you know, I know how much you like this track. I'm gonna let you keep racing on it. That joke was bad. The oil nations for their freedom delivery. I need to do the 99 block. Oh, pain. Though those ones, the grinding ones, and like the rhythm ones are so annoying. Like, if it was like an actual challenge, or like, what do you call it, you know, like, not just a collectathon, like, it'd be more enjoyable. But when it's that type of stuff, it's such a pain to get through. Like, I'll be fully honest, I'm not a big fan of collectathons in games. The reward is double coins. Which you can then use to get like all the badges, all the items, and all that stuff. If you haven't already. You got all the time for some freedom. Oh, come on. Push. Push! Alright, we're a second behind going in the lap 2. We seem to be a little bit down on power. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. I'm gonna buy another pair of AOK wear, another type button, 2 gumption sucks. Nice. That way you can get the you know, more damage build and everything. And hopefully you'd be able to go through the last of the gauntlets. Alright. We need power. We need power. Yeah, performance chip, yes please. Gimme, 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 gimme. AOK wear boosts every stat. Nice. Very nice. We got a joke for Germans, the same as the joke they have for us. Alright, let's hear it. What is the joke? Typo halves the cost of special attacks. Nice, you can use those more often for better damage. For better damage consistency over the high health bosses. And gumption, what does gumption socks do? Is that for increased durability, or is that for, is that preventing status effects? What is gumption socks? Well, I see German is drunk Dutch, and German see Dutch is drunk German. Oh, the Reviver Bro 1 turned to being KO'd. Nice. Okay, that's actually useful then. Because that way you don't have to fill up your inventory with nearly as much revival items and everything. Nah, here's the thing, alright? The Germans are drunk Dutch. The Dutch are high Germans. That is the difference. Some difference they sound alike, but the language is completely different from each other. Yeah, like if you read them out, like they're very, very different. Oh, the gauntlet gives you predetermined set items. So yeah, you're able to stretch those items out more and more and everything. Honestly, the Netherlands is basically like European Californians. You get the crazy like weed and party culture there. Lots crazy amounts of rules and regulations. Massive amount of land development on an area that you probably shouldn't develop land for. But human hubris knows no bounds. Like, honestly, like, y'all are a lot more similar than you think. Or at least you'll have some similarities with each other. Come on. Push. I think a lot of people are either Americans, Chinese, Mexicans, or Europeans. Rip. Gotta remember King of the Hill with Khan. So are you Chinese or Japanese? Well, I'm Laotian, but before I came here, I was living in California. What ocean? Laos. You know, landlocked country. Khan was great. Khan was a great character in King of the Hill. I like Khan. Like Spanish and Portuguese is the same language when you both the Latin languages. Yeah. The Portuguese are just mountain Spaniards. They're basically like the Portuguese are just Appalachian Spaniards. They're the mountain people. That's mean, Isaac. That is mean. City wall. Oh, and yo. Yum. There we go. That's a race one. That 1.8 liter Rover engine. Giving out its sonorous war cry. There we go. Nice. Save the game. Save the game. Alright, let's see now. What one make races do we have left? We've done the MG, we still have Lotus. We still have Lotus. I know something interesting about the languages in Europe. Alright, shoot. What is something interesting about the languages in Europe? We still have a Lotus. Alright, so let's see what Lotus cars we can have. So, the Elan trophy. Alright, so we have this Elan, which is 100 horsepower and 1,400 pounds. We have this Elan, which is 130 horsepower and 2,000 pounds. Not as good. What is this one? 120 and 1,500 pounds. So I think we have found our Elan. Let's get in the Elan S4 Sprint. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. The Elan trophy. Alright, what track? What are gonna be the final two tracks of the one make races? Red Rock Valley again. Will do, I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll be down a little bit on the speed compared to the front wheel drive Elans, but we'll be able to take the corners better. Romanian is a hybrid language between Latin base, with familiar to speak Portuguese, French, and Italian. They also have a Slavic base. Ooh. I mean, English is like some weird combination of Latin, German, and like other random base words as well. It's strange. English is a weird language. But hey, we all speak it, so it's the one that worked. English is basically language if it was open source. And you had like 5 bajillion people working on the code. Oh, okay, this only is a 4-speed. It's only a 4-speed. That's not good. Oh! Come on, get out of the pea gravel. Get out of the pea gravel. Alright, big push now. Bean. That is so, what's the word? For a region that, you know, is so close together, has so many different languages all together. That's gotta be really, really interesting, you know? Oh, okay, gotta make sure we don't top out the vehicle too much. They are gaining on us though, so we may end up bouncing out the rev limiter. We're maxed at around like 120. Thankfully though, we're able to carry the speed to the banked corner. Oh, Red Rock Valley is such a gorgeous track. This would be a fun one to see in a modern Gran Turismo game. Back to the right. Come on, Isaac. Keep it together, keep it together. Use the curb to the outside. There we go, pull a gap. The Alana is such a cute little car as well. Like, it just really, really handles well. It's got the grip, it's got decent enough power. It's a beautiful little machine. Absolutely love the little lightweight cars. Like, these are the slow, lightweight, maneuverable cars are some of my favorite to race. Like, the Miata in iRacing is a personal favorite of mine. So if there's ever, like, a chance to do, like, endurance racing in the Miata, especially with some of my team, like, yeah, I'm down. I'm 100% down. Like, that'd be really, really fun. Come on. There we go, cross the line. So it's a Uralic language, which comes from the Uralic Mountains. So Siberian, similar to the Anglo languages and the Asian languages and European languages. Interesting. It's kind of interesting, like, where, like, the divide between, like, Europe and Asia kind of, like, it kind of blends together a little bit depending on, like, where exactly everyone is and everything. What gets Canada is kind of Asian, what gets kind of Canada is still, like, European and everything. And you kind of have, like, that blending at certain points, both in terms of, like, the culture and, like, ethnically as well, and with the language too, which is really, really cool. It's an interesting region for sure. I'd love to study a little bit more, like, of that region. That'd be really cool. Alright, one more one-make race, I think. And then we may have time for a couple of the rally trials. So let's go and get some upgrades on the car. Let's go get some upgrades on the little Lotus. Weight reduction, see how much we can reduce its weight. Make it even lighter. Make it even more, just, look. This is what Colin Chapman would have wanted, alright? Simplify, then add lightness. That is the plan. And it is a gorgeous plan. Ooh, alright, chat. Should we, I want y'all to decide. Should we go Classic Lotus, green and yellow? Or should we go John Player Special, black, white, and gold? Which one? Classic Lotus or John Player Special? Which way, chat? Which one for the final racing modification of this playthrough? Which one? Which one? There's some good choices here. Black and gold looks good. Alright. Black and gold it is. The John Player Special livery. Actually, I saw in Need for Speed Unbound, someone made a JPS tribute livery for the Avija? The new Lotus in Unbound. And let me say, honestly, in that livery, it looks really, really good. Like, they did a really, really good job on that livery. Like, holy moly. it hits. It hits. It hits really well. Alright, come on. Let's roll. We may be a bit down on power. We may be down, but we are not out. Yeah, we're quicker through the corners though. Yeah, everyone in the old Elans, no one in the new Elans. I'm not sure if the new Elan can have racing modifications. Most vehicles can, but not every vehicle can. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, nice and smooth, up into second place. So the answer to the question, the European border ends by Azerbaijan as the final European country. People were debating it because of the country politics. Yeah, but like, yeah, that's borders, yes, but I mean like more so like obviously the borders end, but in terms of like, you know, culture, like ethnicity, language, influence and everything, that border gets a lot more blurry depending on where you go, which makes things really, 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 really cool, like the history of those regions as well, how the different peoples kind of like intermingled and everything. Oh gosh, okay, 118. Oh, don't push me out wide. Come on, give me your suck. Give me your slipstream. Oh, stop pushing me wide. Oh, the guy in the orange. The punk. Oh, okay. That ain't gonna work. And they were talking about the modern times. So the ancient times had the Greek and the Roman influences all of Damascus. Yeah. Like, both modern and kind of like the history as well, because the history affects the modern. It's cool kind of seeing like how that stuff kind of came to be, you know? Like, it is really, really cool seeing that stuff. Alright, let's get the racing. Let's get the racing muffler. Little bit more horsepower. Little bit more horsepower. Alright, let's get to the event. Alright, special stage Route 5. a nighttime race in the blacked out Lotus. Let's do this. Let's do this, chat. There's a time when they spoke Greek in the Middle East and in Africa. Same with the Proto-Italian. Yeah, like it's cool seeing like all of that. The influence and everything and how it all changes. Alright, this is gonna be a little bit tough. I do love the sound though. The sound of the racing exhaustedness honestly sounds pretty good. Come on, little tippy tap of the brakes. Alright, back again to the right. It's below your line, but a very interesting topic. I mean to do a deep dive later this weekend. Yeah, like I would love, if I ever get like free time or whatever, maybe later in life, I'd love to kind of like do a lot of like the research of like the history of like the kind of like the Eurasian kind of border and everything, how that, you know, how that all come, you know, how that all kind of came to be and everything. So that'd be really, really cool. Alright. Half second behind the leader. Chasing them down. No quarter. Come on, gotta absolutely push. Gotta get right up there with them. It's gonna be tough though. They do have a little bit more of a speed advantage, but we can keep with them. If we can make a move, that'll be even better. Come on, stay in the slipstream if we can. I know the little Elan, it does not have a whole lot of frontal area. Alright, we're maxing out down the back straight. 118. Oh, he threw a block. We got Orange diving us on the inside. We're leaning on the leader. Through the chicane. There we go, there we go. Orange, what are you doing now? You're not gonna make that corner. You're not gonna make that corner like that. Come on. I want to win this one. This is the last of the one-make races. Like how there were multiple wars in Europe from the 1100s all the way to the end of 1990 when the Yugoslavia... Yes. The Yugoslav wars. I want to do some research on that as well. I don't know a whole lot about how that all came to be or how that happened. Most of like my known history is a lot more of like the U.S. the U.S. history and everything. From pre-colonial days all the way up to like the modern stuff. But I haven't really done a lot of like history readings on more of the stuff outside the States. It'd be cool to do some of that. Come on! Oh, this is gonna be close. Just barely. 0.063. Alright. Alright. Nice. Wow. Yeah, that gave us a lot of points. I also don't learn a lot of the American history because of how eventful the European history is. Yeah, I think a lot of like curriculum for education, unless you're specifically focusing on like history outside of like your regular like stuff. It's more Americans don't either. I don't know. I took a lot of like the AP US history courses and everything. But yeah, it's interesting. But I think a lot of curriculums kind of focus more so on like their own country and surrounding countries' history and everything, as that is usually what affects the local culture, politics, and all of that stuff as well of the land. Our American history starts at World War I. Really? That is so weird. It's like before that America was kind of doing its own thing, and now America's like, hey yo, give me your lunch money. Alright, I think we have time for one more race. Let's do a rally race. Just to be ready for the next time we stream this game. We got time for a rally race, I think. Smoky Mountains South. Yes. Let's do this. Against Astoria. The Mini versus Astoria. Forward drive versus front wheel drive. You know, the crazy Dutch history rise up. Yeah, sure. Don't have a whole lot of time for that, but yeah, if you can do it in the next lap. Yes. There we go, a little bit slow off the start. The Mini's got the grip, the Mini's got the speed. We should be good coming through here. Right, it is front wheel drive, so we can't quite slide it through the corners. But we have the short wheelbase and the maneuverability to help it anyway. Post a page about Discord. Okay. Sounds like a plan. I'll make sure to read it after I do the dishes after this stream. Oh, the understeer. Alright, come on. Not too much longer on the lap. Which section is okay to post? If you want to DM it to me. Alternatively, if you want to post it on Pixin Media. Pixin Media is probably a solid one. Come on, there's the finish line. There we go. Nice. Alright. So the story got a little bit of an advantage on us. But otherwise, we did alright. We did alright there. Yeah. Alright, let's save the game. Yeah, it's starting to get late. I need to get dishes done, and I need to do some more practicing for the TCR race this weekend. So I'll probably be doing that as well. Give it to me. Alright, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll be sure to read it after I do dishes. But I'm gonna be ending this stream here. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what I'm doing well in the comments down below. If you didn't like the stream, please let me know what I'm doing poorly so I can fix it in the future. With that being said, I would ask Umbras, and wherever you're in the world, this minute is for you. May it be a great time, and I will see you all in the next stream. Until then, take care everybody. Bye bye!